name is Mrs. Schuster-Slatt, and as you are probably well aware, our organization is committed to finding truth. One of our favorite ways of doing this is by interviewing people. Now, we are here at the one and only Oxford University to interview some of the students and staff. Here with me today is Mrs. Goodwin. Mrs. Goodwin, could you answer me this question? What are your thoughts on marriage in general?
Well, I think marriage is a great thing, but it's a really big responsibility. Balancing family life and work life can be very difficult, and I think sometimes you just have to admit that you might drop the ball somewhere.
It happens to everybody. That's
It
true.
does.
That's true. What is your favorite thing about your job? You're the secretary here, is that correct?
Yes, I love being a secretary. It's a great job, and I love being able to provide for my son.
Oh, good.
To be honest, lately I've been considering putting in my resignation, though. Some of these scholarly women don't have a lot of grace for my situation, Miss Hilliard.
Terrible.
And they have just been beastly to me when I had to take some time off to care for my sick son.
For your own son? Seriously, that is terrible. My heart goes out to you.
Thank you.
So, my question, you mentioned you had a son.
Yes.
So you are or were married. What do you look for in a future spouse, or what did you look for when you were a young lady?
Well, I think it's important to look for someone who will respect you and who will treat you as an equal. I also think it's important to find someone who isn't likely to become tubercular and die unexpectedly.
Isn't she great, folks? So, would you have any dating advice for young people out there who are just getting into the game of love?
If the young man has a persistent cough, seems tired all the time, and is losing weight, run away.
Alrighty then, that sounds great. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. So hello, Miss Devine. How are you today?
Oh, doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I love your dress, by the way. It's
Thank
so
you.
chic.
Classic black.
Indeed, it just goes with everything.
Bobby pins too.
Indeed, that is so true. So I hear you are the Oxford chess champion. Is that true?
Oh, well, I don't mean to brag, but yes.
Oh, don't deny it. Everyone knows you're good at it. I was great at it. In fact, I hear Miss Vane actually got a new chessboard. Is that correct?
Oh, she did? It is something marvelous. It would be a shame if something happened to it.
It would indeed. It would indeed. So I hear you are a professor here. Is that correct?
Yes, a new research fellow, actually.
Excellent. I was like, have you ever been married? I was like, what are your thoughts on marriage?
Oh, marriage. That is a tricky situation. I was engaged once, and it did not turn out well. And genuinely, I think that people who are married are often dangerous. Because they choose to use only their heart. And sometimes in my case, I use only my head. So
I was like, can there be balance between the two, perhaps? What is your favorite thing about your job?
I have just always loved the academic world and being able to find shelter, just exploring the academics.
Shelter in learning.
Yes,
of course,
correct.
Of course. I was like, you mentioned that you were engaged before. Is that correct? Or?
Yes.
Right. I was
Yes.
like, what were you looking for in a spouse when you were going through the dating process?
Well, as an academic, I was looking for someone to view me as an independent individual and
Indeed.
someone capable, but also being willing to be in touch with your heart, which I didn't realize at the time, but now I do. Oh,
Indeed.
excuse me, dropped a bobby pin.
Oh, happens to the best of us. So, to finish up, do you have any dating advice for the young people out there, the young academics who are looking for love and trying to balance
Oh, golly.
head and heart?
I don't think I'm very fully equipped to give solid dating advice. However, if I could, I would say use both your head and your mind, especially if you're gifted with both. And we see that struggle in Harriet. Just be willing to use
Miss
both.
Vane, yes. She does seem rather troubled.
Yes.
Indeed.
It's because she chose to only listen to her mind, ignores her feelings, when you really should do both.
That can be dangerous, indeed. Wise words from Miss Devine. I am here with one of what Oxford calls its scouts. So, your name is Annie, is that right?
That is correct.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Fine, that's good, that's wonderful. So, have you been married before?
I was married. It was a very unfortunate event. Recently, he has passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What are your thoughts on marriage in general?
Marriage is great. Every
Great.
woman should be married.
Oh,
That
every
is-
woman.
That is the proper, decent job of a woman, is to
Oh,
be married and a
I
mother.
see. Interesting. So, as a scout here, what is your favorite thing about your job? Do you like your
I
job?
do not like my job as
You
a
don't like
scout.
your
No,
job?
no. You see, the proper job of any decent woman is as a wife and mother, and
Really?
so I loved that job.
Hmm.
That is where a woman belongs.
I have heard that it is one of the greatest jobs that a woman can ever have. So, you mentioned that you were married before. What do you look for in a spouse?
Just a man. As long as he is a man,
Any
husband is better than none at all.
Any husband is better than none. Interesting view on life. So, do you have any dating advice for young ladies out there who
Well,
are looking for a man?
You see, this is the only dating advice you need. Find a man.
Find a man.
That's it. Dating's good, but just speed it along and you'd get married. Yeah, that's what the goal is. Stay away from books. Girls don't need to be reading books. That's not natural. Stay away from motorcycles because
Yeah.
that's just going to make you ugly and dirty, and then you're not going to find a husband.
Yeah, I heard your daughter coming across the quad saying she wanted a
No, don't mention it. She might watch this interview and get ideas.
Oh, I see. We can have them edit this out. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming. That was wonderful insights. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll go make you a sandwich.
Thank you. I was gonna say, no mayonnaise, please.
So we are here right now with Lord Peter Wimsey, and we have been doing interviews around campus just to get kind of an idea of what people's thoughts are on marriage and stuff like that. So tell me what your thoughts are on marriage.
Marriage, I think is a wonderful thing. It's not for everyone, but if you are going to get married, I think I would recommend find the person who is right for you.
That's good advice. Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a job?
Well, I work internationally, but in my spare time, I'm a detective. That's
Exciting
my
work.
It often is. Can be scary at times, but it is interesting.
Very good. So, are you dating anyone? What do you look for in a spouse?
Harriet Vane, if she'll have
Very
me.
specific answer. So, what is your advice for dating? What would you tell young people to look for in a future wife?
What do I look for in a spouse? I don't know. A lot of men look for women who are willing to be a domestic, someone who will cook and clean and birth their babies and all that. But I'm looking for something else. If I wanted a woman who is a yes man, so to say, I could just hire a servant. But I don't want that. I want a wife that I can level with intellectually, and someone that I can respect, and someone who can respect me, like on an equal playing field.
That's very good. So tell me, what is your idea of a perfect date then?
Perfect date. Well, I love driving, as I'm sure you've seen me speeding around campus, but so many tickets. I love music, and so I think going to a concert would be lovely. I love Bach, but Oxford is a lovely campus, and I think punting is always a good afternoon, like a picnic and punting with Peter.
Very good.